Hello everybody, welcome to the newest episode of SCP Reports. Sorry it's late. I'm Suicide Rose Hellsing, and today's SCP is going to be SCP-2665, titled The Miner's Escape. This SCP was requested by Pirate Guy 1221-1, and Ammunis has requested that I please read the addendums, and so I will do that, even though most of the time I only read the description. So if you have an SCP or a creepypasta that you would like me to read, please let me know in the comments or email me at officialscpreports@gmail.com. So without further ado, here we go. SCP-2665 is the collective designation given two anomalies, SCP-2665-A and SCP-2665-B. SCP-2665-A is a weathered pickaxe made out of non-anomalous oak, wood, and iron. It measures 5.5 kilograms in weight and 1 meter in length. SCP-2665-A's anomalous effects manifest when a subject holds SCP-2665-A with one hand near the head and the other at the base of the handle. When holding SCP-2665-A in this manner, subjects will experience an audio-visual hallucination referred to as the 2665 event. During the hallucination, subjects will witness an event that matches up with real-life actions undertaken by the extra-normal creature's control. See below information. The subject's hallucinations will either take place within Connecticut, Massachusetts, or another northeastern state within America. SCP-2665-B is an abandoned facility located within a small mountain in Connecticut. This facility was the main base of the ENCC. Inside the facility are several crudely constructed containment cells for housing anomalous objects or entities. A majority of the anomalies that the ENCC had contained are either missing or have lost their anomalous properties. The anomalies contained by the ENCC have been classified by the Foundation as either Class C objects or anomalous objects. The containment cells have been rebuilt by the Foundation and are being used as D-Class dormitories and Class C holding cells. Addendum 2665.1 Recovered documentation of ENCC anomalies. Below is a list of some of the anomalies contained by the ENCC. Nearly all the ENCC anomalies have been contained as SCPs or as Class Es. Report to Dr. Smith if any anomalies are discovered within SCP-2665-B. ENCC-018 Containment Class Low Level. Creature Control. Object is kept within Anomaly Locker Number 018. Personnel are to be on the lookout for any roughly cylindrical objects that have been affected by ENCC-018. Update. ENCC-018 instances can be used as a message delivery system. Description: ENCC-018 is a phenomenon that randomly affects almost any type of pale or cylindrical shaped objects. The phenomenon, designated ENCC-018-A, creates duplicates of a cylindrical object. Some examples are a bucket or a cup. If anything is placed within one of the duplicates, the object placed will fall through the duplicate and exit out of the other one. Anomaly was labeled as E-407. ENCC-001 Containment Class Medium Level. Creature Control. Object is kept within a steel containment chamber in cell 001. Everyone is to remember the control protocols for ENCC-001 at every group meeting. Personnel are not allowed to use ENCC-001 unless approved by Sally and John. Description: ENCC-001 is a small box with a lock. The key to ENCC-001 is currently guarded by the founder of ENCC, John. Whenever an object is placed within ENCC-001, the memories of the object are destroyed. This includes all memories associated with the object. For example, if one individual places For example, if one individual places an old watch into ENCC-001 that was passed down from the grandfather, then the memory of the grandfather will also be expunged. Another anomalous effect of ENCC-001 is that it causes itself to be forgotten by some of the personnel within ENCC. For example, if one individual places an old watch into ENCC-001 that was passed down from the grandfather, then the memory of the grandfather will also be expunged. Another anomalous effect of ENCC-001 is that it causes itself to be forgotten by some of the personnel within ENCC. Object was not found in a containment cell. ENCC-149, Containment Class, High Level, Creature Control. ENCC-149 is to be contained in Anomaly Room 149. They are to be placed within a storage tank filled with water. No personnel are allowed to enter at this time. Constant movement within the containment room must be made. Description: ENCC-149 are 6 abnormally large sea urchins about the size of a wagon wheel. They do not move when other organisms are constantly moving. However, this applies to only one person per sea urchin. When subject is not moving, they will charge at the organism and attempt to flee the ENCC facility. ENCC-149 are rather hazardous because the spines they possess are somewhat crystalline. Addendum 2665.2 Recovered Letter. During an exploration of SCP-2665-B, a small hole was discovered. The hole was drilled through and a cave was discovered on the other side, containing the remains of a human skeleton and a small sculpture. The sculpture depicted the 4 primary members of the ENCC: John, Rose, Silver, and Jackson. Next to the sculpture was a letter addressed to Sally. The letter is as follows. To Sally, isn't it exciting? The mystery, the wonders, the hysteria? Who knew all of this would happen, eh, Sally? Once I was just a nobody working at the Foundation. Life wasn't that exciting. Working in a cold facility filled with people I didn't know or hated. Honestly, I'm glad this happened to me, that I was sent back. I finally got to build up my own foundation with you, me, and the others. I got to live out my dream. But more importantly, it allowed me to meet you, Sally. You understood me perfectly, and I would have done anything to keep you safe. That's why I left you at the facility to work and research. I was starting to focus more on my work and losing sight of what really mattered, the people I had around me. I just hope you understand. I never liked my job. I really didn't. But I still did what I had to do. You know that I dedicate myself to my work no matter when or where I am, even if I may not like it. If you ever come back, I hope we can go on more of our own adventures. I'm glad I spent all of this time with you. John. Addendum 2665.3 Recovered ENCC Anomalies. During routine exploration of SCP-2665-B, an ENCC document was discovered by Agent Saggio. ENCC-111 Containment Class, Medium Level. Creature Control. ENCC-111 is to be kept within Containment Chamber Room number 111. No personnel are allowed to use it at this time. Description: ENCC-111 is a phonograph cylinder of unremarkable make. The object cannot play music as the object cylinder is damaged. The crank is still functional. When a subject aligns themselves with the horn of the object while another user cranks ENCC-111, the anomalous properties become apparent. The memories of the subject will transfer to a nearby object in the subject's vicinity. All memories will be eradicated from the subject. Anyone that interacts with the object that holds the subject's memories will have heavy hallucinations of the subject's memories. Goodbye, Sally. Thank you for watching the newest episode of SCP Reports. I'm Suicide Rose Hellsing. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.